Hello everybody, this is Anthony Garibay with New Century Edge. I'm here with Tara McNabb. She is a Newport Realtor. We just want to acquaint her more with the community out here. So Tara, how long have you been a Realtor and what's your favorite part about being a Realtor?
I have been a real estate agent here in California for 12 years. Wow. Before that I was actually in Seattle, Washington as a real estate agent. My favorite thing about being a Realtor is actually the matchmaking process of finding somebody, finding out what they're looking for, and then being able to connect those things and creating that process in that moment for those people.
That is great. So it sounds like you really love connecting with people and helping them, and I bet there's probably like people crying after they get their dream home, right? I'm sure it's very fulfilling. That's so cool.
Yeah,
awesome. So you mostly are in the Newport area. It sounds like you're trying to do more beachfront homes, I think we were talking about. So what would you say are some things that some of your past clients would say about you?
I think they would say that I'm pretty tenacious. I do love the art of the deal, and if somebody's looking for something and it's not on the market, I love going out there and trying to find it. I grew my business by knocking on doors, doing open houses, meeting people. I'm not afraid to talk to people and ask the questions. So I think tenacity and just my drive to work with people and find them what they're looking for.
That is great. Sounds like you have a real heart for people. How did you end up finding homes right here on the ocean front to begin your home selling here?
Actually, the second home that I ever sold once I moved here from Washington was on the ocean front. And I met that seller door knocking. I was actually walking my dog on the boardwalk, and I knew that home had expired, and I saw him out front, and I remember something inside of me saying, talk to him.
Sure,
you know,
yeah.
Maybe it was my real estate coach. So I did. I stopped and I just said, hey, you know, what are your plans? Are you still thinking of selling? And we had a great conversation. And then I ended up actually listing that home.
Okay.
And then I ended up selling it as well. The buyer walked into my open house, and I was able to represent the buyer and the seller. So I loved being on the ocean front. I loved the people. It's a good second home demographic, and the environment, and I love people's excitement, and they're maybe a little more laid back too. So it's just a really fun process. I
know you've been living in the greater Newport area for over a decade now. What's your favorite part about the culture out here?
I mean, I love the beach. I love, I don't go surfing, but I know that we have great surf. It's been on my list of things to do.
So cool.
I love, walking the boardwalk. I love just watching the sunsets. I love the beach life.
Yes.
It's a little laid back and more casual, and you can't be unhappy.
I know right now you've been going to CHOC, the Children's Hospital of Orange County, a lot with your daughter. Mm-hmm. Explain to us a little bit what's going on there.
My daughter was diagnosed with leukemia the day after Christmas. It made me kind of slow down, take in the moments. It's been a very hard moment in my life. It's definitely made me pause and reflect more, spend more quality family time. And then with clients too, I appreciate, when they're with their family, if they need, everybody needs a day off. And when clients that have kids and they want to buy their beach home, I know how important those moments are for families, and I feel very grateful that I get to be a part of that purchase or the selling of a property, because I know how important that is for people and their families.
Okay, Tara, so I know that you've been a Realtor here in the greater Newport area for over a decade, so I know you're very knowledgeable about the area, and I hear you've broken some records. Tell us a little bit about that.
I built my business off door knocking, talking to neighbors, talking to people. I actually have the highest sale here in West Newport. I sold 3403 Seashore. I actually sold it off market.
Okay.
And so I have a really good database of sellers, buyers, and I think that's where I come in as far as like matchmaking people. If I know somebody and what they're looking for, I'm really good at connecting those, whether it's they have an agent or they don't. I have a lot of value that I can add to my clients that way.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Anthony Garibay, New Century Edge, Tara McNabb, Realtor in the greater Newport area. Tara, why don't you tell everyone how they can get a hold of you? Do you have a website or a phone number you'd like to share?
Yes, my name's Tara McNabb. I'm with Compass here in Newport Beach. You can always give me a call on my cell phone. It's 949-500-3910. I'm with the private client group at Compass here in Newport Beach.